Recently, one of my friends sent me an article about how you don't need to love yourself before you find someone to love and someone who can love you. And I thought this was really interesting because I totally agree with it. And we don't often talk about this. It's always you need to love yourself first, and then someone will come along that you can love and they can love you. But this isn't necessarily true. It doesn't need to work in that order. I'm Ceza Ouzounian, and I am a relationship and love coach, and I help women release their inner blocks so that they can have their dream relationship. So this whole idea of you need to love yourself first before you can find someone to love and someone to love you. It's really important to do the inner work, to release all those blocks, to let go of your baggage, to let go of your past experiences so that they're not overshadowing everything you do. But that doesn't mean you can't find someone who is an amazing person and who wants to be with you and who can love you and, adores you and loves everything about you and wants to be in a relationship with you. And it doesn't mean you can't love them back just as much. And, sometimes it can be really helpful to have that kind of person in your life who is supporting you while you do the inner work. And there's going to be things that don't get triggered, they don't come up until you are in a relationship. So you can do all the inner work, but some of that needs to wait until you get triggered and it comes up in your relationship, because you're not going to know necessarily that they're there until they come up. And you have to be in a relationship for it to come up. And yeah, you can love yourself and have an amazing relationship, but you can also not 100% love yourself and still have an amazing relationship. I have a client who, when we started working together, she was very low in her self-esteem. She didn't have that inner confidence. She didn't feel great about herself. She had a lot of guilt and shame and undervalued herself and didn't think she was worthy. And she met someone who saw all those amazing qualities in her. And yeah, she's doing the inner work with me and really kind of delving deep to let go of those blocks and step into her power, step into her confidence, step into being her amazing self. But having that support of her boyfriend seeing all those amazing qualities and being there to support her through it. And especially when something comes up and she gets triggered, he's there to kind of bring it up and remind her that it's a trigger and that it's not true. Let's say, for example, she has a family member telling her that she's not good enough. He's there to step up and say, actually, that's not true. They're wrong. You are this amazing person. And that can be really powerful, having that person in your corner who is supporting you, who is there with you, whatever you're going through. And because it can be really hard to do that inner work and to allow all your stuff to come up. You are facing past experiences, you are having to admit certain qualities about yourself or certain behaviors. You have to face feelings. Negative feelings are going to come up, and stuff is going to come up that you don't want to face because it's difficult. And having someone in your corner who is there to support you through it and be there with you through it is so powerful. So loving yourself is incredibly important, and how you see yourself and how you feel about yourself is very, very important. But it doesn't mean you can't find an amazing person while you're doing that inner work, or even when you haven't started the inner work and you're at the low point of your life and you just feel like everything's crumbling. You can still find someone amazing who sees all your awesomeness, who sees everything amazing and beautiful about you, and who is there to support you. And I think we forget to mention that it's always about do the work first and then meet someone, but you can do the work while you're with someone. I have clients who are single and who are in a relationship, and it can be a really happy relationship, but it doesn't mean triggers don't come up and blocks don't come up and resistances don't come up. They're there, they will come up, and having a way to deal with it is what's really important, and having a way to notice when they're coming up is really important. But if you're not 100% feeling great about yourself, it doesn't mean you're not going to find someone amazing. It doesn't mean you can't have a good relationship. And also, you know what? We have days where we feel rubbish about ourselves. You know, even if you are majority of the time really confident and you feel really good about yourself and you're happy, it doesn't mean there aren't going to be days where you wake up and you're like, I feel shit, or I feel like a failure. I'm turning 40 in a few months. What month are we in? Yeah, in 2 months. Oh, is that right? Yes, in 2 months. And those feelings are coming up of, oh my God, I'm getting to 40. What have I done with my life? Where am I at my life? I haven't done all the things I thought I would have done by now. And it does affect how you feel about yourself. But it doesn't mean that the rest of the time I'm not confident and happy. So yeah, you don't need to be happy all the time to be in a good place and to love yourself. But also you don't need to be feeling you don't need to be the best version of yourself to find love, because you can work on it. You'll be working on yourself for the rest of your life, because we're always growing, we're always evolving, we're always learning something about ourselves, and that's the beauty of the coaching work that I do with my clients and the energy work that we do. You have this tool to work on stuff when they come up, because they will come up. Stuff always comes up, but it's how you deal with it. And the more you work on it, the quicker you catch it, the quicker you notice it, and the quicker you can deal with it so it doesn't affect everything. So yeah, if you are not in the best place, or you don't feel that great about yourself, don't decide that you're never going to find someone, or stress about the fact that you need to be in this perfect place to find the right person. You absolutely can. And when you're ready, do that inner work. Do the work on yourself so you feel better for you, not for anyone else, for you. And if you are stuck in that, drop me a message. I'm always happy to have a chat. And I'll put a link to a freebie to help you kind of tap into your inner blocks and discover the energy alignment method and how you can use that to release the blocks. Even just worrying about not being in the right place to meet the right person is a block. So yeah, take a deep breath and let go of that. You can meet someone amazing even if you're not in the best place, even if you don't 100% love yourself. Yeah, don't let that worry or stress you out. And when you're ready, do the inner work, because it is life-changing. No matter what stage in your life you are, no matter how you feel about yourself, doing that inner work, it is life-changing. And I love seeing it in my clients when they do that work, and you just see them shine. Their true personality shines, and who they are, they embrace with confidence and acceptance and love, and it just kind of shines out of them, and it is amazing. And that's what I love about the work that I do with my clients. It's helping them love and accept themselves. Okay, so I just wanted to say that on that topic. And if you have any questions, drop in the comments. I'm always happy to answer questions. I'll see you next time.